Let me guess, you think you've heard it all before, but you've been lied to by every Tom, Dick and Harry. This is a monkey. In a few minutes, I'm going to show you how this monkey can teach you how to create incredibly powerful music in any genre without experience in the next 90 days. Hey, it's Johnny Sonic here, and let me ask you this. Are you sick and tired of feeling you and your music are just not good enough to release creating it? Do you wish you could create a professional 3-track EP in 90 days? Are you looking for ways to quickly obtain the skills to make music that's unbelievably compelling, catchy, and original? Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the single most exciting opportunity on the planet to create your very own professional 3-track EP. Sound good? Excellent. Now, before I reveal this, let me first say that it's not for everybody. I have to be ridiculously selective about who I share this with, for reasons you'll understand in just a moment. But first, let me show you what I'm talking about. There's Jesse Bly with a new record contract with the legend John Corse. The Potbellies win huge at the APRA Awards. Aaliyah signs record contract. There you go. Aaliyah hits #1 on iTunes. The Potbellies headlining another festival of 100,000 people. And Kin hit nearly 120,000 streams in the first 24 hours. There's the Potbellies making more headlines. Kin sign a record deal on Hoops. #1 for the Potbellies with From the Music and Johnny in his studio of multi-platinum records. And there's Jesse Bly's single Ladies cover on Vicious Records. Now, before I tell you exactly how we achieve these results, let me briefly explain who I am and why you should listen to me at all. My name is Johnny Sonic. I'm the founder of One on One Music and co-founder of the Potbellies. We help all kinds of musicians and producers like you level up your personal skill set with minimal time, effort, or frustration fast. We're passionate about helping you because I know you, I am you, I've been through it all and I've done it all. Here's what I mean. In 1991, after I ripped my ACL in the right knee for the first of 7 times, my dreams of playing sports professionally was crushed. I lost all my scholarships and I was left in total limbo, but I loved music just as much, if not more. My life changed when my friends showed me Technics 1200s and I fell in love. My grandfather always played Motown and Michael Jackson, and he even did an MJ dance crippled with arthritis just because it was my birthday. I was like 8. I produced my first tune on the PlayStation 1 on Music 2000. I figured out a way to record out of the PlayStation onto a VHS and then onto a tape. I sent it through to the #1 radio show in Ireland. They played it and it exploded. I was young and hungry and I backed myself. Then fast forward a couple of months and I was voted the best newcomer in BBM Music Magazine. I was 16. But I needed to learn more. Graham Bulger was my first mentor. He'd just finished working on Coldplay's new album Yellow and Sinead O'Connor's and The Corrs. He was just an absolute master and I literally attached myself to him because he inspired me to bloom my drive for music and success. I asked for his help and he told me to get 500 Irish pounds together by any means necessary, and in return he'd build me my first machine loaded with sounds and Cubase, and there was a catch. If I didn't have a finished record in 1 month, he would take it all back. That fear of losing it all drove me insane and pushed me to write, produce, record my first real record in 30 days, no experience. For years, I slayed clubs around Ireland and then came to Australia in 2002, packed with 2 crates of vinyl, a backpack and $100, armed with hundreds of tracks on the old chunky white MacBook. One of them was to become a #1 record for 17 weeks later on, which we actually recorded in a closet with a dooner stuffed in it. I met Dave Good, the other co-founder of the Potbellies, randomly walking past a bar in Bondi. I blagged some bullshit to the DJ and he told me he knew an Irish DJ who was playing next Friday and to come along. When I turned up at the gig, I instantly recognised the fingers playing. I found out later on I'd been listening to Dave on pirate radio in Dublin for years. So we teamed up after an insane off-the-cuff gig we played with people literally hanging off the stairs in Cowie Bar, Darling Harbour. I'll never forget that one. We knew we had to be different to stand out, so we figured out over a year trial and error how we could perform simultaneously across 4 decks and 2 mixers and battled each other at the same time to put on a show and blow the roof off. A couple of years later, Rolling Stone magazine named us the #1 fastest rising stars in the industry. It's not all roses though. Many times I've had to dig deep to turn tragic personal and financial loss into something positive. I buried my mum on my birthday in 2004 in Ireland, and I didn't even get to say goodbye or tell her I loved her because she died as I got into the cab that was bringing me to the airport to fly from Sydney to Dublin. I was shattered when I got back to Australia. With fucking tears in my eyes, I wrote on the back of an old brown envelope, "Don't hold back. Is there anybody out there feeling something?" Since then, using the formula, we achieved multiple platinum selling records, headlining major festivals worldwide, won Song of the Year twice at the APRA Awards and 7-time ARIA nominees, and helped hundreds of others like me and you achieve similar results. All using the method I discovered in the beginning, which I'm about to share with you. I know this might be hard to believe, or you may think you could never do this. However, virtually anyone can repeat my success using my proven method and system framework. Now back to that monkey. That fucking monkey has been telling me I'm not good enough for years, feeding doubt that turns to fear and the fear turns to anxiety. Never give in to the monkey brain. If it wasn't for that monkey, I would never have had the courage to do any of this. I guarantee this is not like anything you've ever seen or heard about before. So pay very close attention because this could be the big break you've been looking for. Here's the scoop. This proven system allows you to cast aside fear, finish tracks faster, write deeper, more meaningful lyrics, even become a skillful rapper if that's what you want, and do it all with predictability, minimal effort, or risk. This is what we do day in, day out at One-on-One Music. And we've done it for hundreds of mentored clients just like this. Electric Ginger, Tasha Lozon, Mayo Shreds, Potbellies and Boy George, Aria DJ of the Week, Jezebel, Jackson Parker, holy shit dude, it sounds amazing. On the right, Emma, holy fuck, I just activated a whole new frequency voice, so ancient and powerful. Right in the middle, life coach Alex Tripod, Love Wins, and the Potbelly signed to New World Artists. You see, at One-on-One Music, we turn demo ideas and transform them into huge professional finished 3-track EPs for our clients every month. With the impersonal, virtual, one-on-one sessions, we dive deeper than any course you can learn from online. It's face-to-face and individually personalized. We do all the tedious research for you so you don't have to do it yourself. We have top of the music industry connections and partnerships, which means you get better prices. We have everything you need in-house, platinum selling producers and songwriters and mixing engineers and insanely talented session musicians. We use our expertise to reveal how we take care of everything to save you time, money, and frustration. Many of our clients have signed record deals and hit the #1 spot on iTunes with our help. All without fear of being stuck in the loop, unable to finish tracks, wasting money and hours on YouTube tutorials. So finally escape that 9-to-5 crushing mentality and dive headfirst into a proven system that you will use for the rest of your life to create your own professional 3-track EP you always dreamed of. And by the way, you may be thinking, he's full of shit and COVID has killed the music industry, so why bother? I don't blame you. I used to think the exact same way. That was until I discovered that having a mentor who truly believes in you and your music and has succeeded many, many times over with huge results, that is the best way to get results. There's Potbelly's Top of the Charts, Gold Record, Front of Music Network magazine, Posin' for Inked magazine. Potbelly's set to shake it again, headlining festivals with Fatboy Slim and Skrillex, headlining FIFA Fan Fest. There's Jeep, Don't Hold Back, I'm sure you've seen that. Richard Branson's debut flight from Sydney to LA. There I am holding an APRA award, the Potbelly's DJs killing it all over the place. Now, maybe you're still worried about not being good enough because you've never made music before or your demos are not up to standard. That's bullshit, because I've taken the most basic, rough sketches and turned them into multiple #1 hits.
Late night, I'm at home, like to drive downtown, put a record on. Come on, be my Superman, wanna get my love anywhere I can. Late night, I'm at home, like to drive downtown, put a record on. Come on, be my Superman, gotta get my love anywhere I can. Said.
We've turned extremely successful business and life coaches into rappers that perform in front of thousands of people because
I've just come in my own, I've just come in my zone, I've just come in my flow, I've just come into the known, I've just sat down on my throne.
Motherfucker, don't step to me. I ain't never seen you play on TV. I'ma drink some step, I'ma do my thing. Everybody hold up, okay, here's phone ring. Bring, bring.
because it's very convenient, highly predictable, hugely professional. And best of all, my team and I would love to help do this all for you. And I'm so confident we can that I'll even guarantee it. Here's my promise to you. If you're not happy with the results or it's not a good fit, we give a 30-day money-back guarantee. In the very unlikely event we're not a good fit within the first 30 days, we'll return every cent left invested with us, hassle-free, no questions asked. Want a no-risk way to find out more about how we can help you? Let me show you how. For a limited time only, you can claim a free, no-obligation 15 to 30-minute strategy session. We'll discuss your individual situation, what your goals are, and how we can help you achieve them with our proven system. We'll also cover a stack of valuable information together, including how you can create a mind-blowing 3-track EP in 90 days, what you should never do when producing and writing professional-sounding music, and 3 common mistakes that music producers and artists make that sabotage their success. Remember, there's no cost or obligation to move forwards with our service afterwards if you feel like it's not for you. But a word of warning, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is for legitimate people who are looking to create a magical 3-track EP and are willing to do the work, invest in themselves, and spend the time to make that happen. You must also be willing to follow instructions and not be difficult to work with. We have a strict no asshole policy. The last thing we want to do is invest all our energy, time, savvy, and know-how into somebody who's lazy, annoying, or unwilling to follow instructions and take action. If you can agree to that, and this sounds like the opportunity of a lifetime, it is.
You know, every time I come into a different region, there's a respect. Potbellies is, you know, like one of the most incredible groups out here. You know, I want them to be a part of my cultural experience as we introduce this new revolutionary movement. They're doing it big, man.
Dance music.
That's it. It is.
Irish and Australian America.
Yeah, man.
He's lying. There's your $100, man.
All you need to do is click the button below and book in your call. Now, this call will not be a sales call. It's simply a free strategy session designed to see if we're a good fit, and more importantly, provide value to you in advance. This call is simply about finding out if you're a fit for this or not. If you are, we'll give you all the details, including the investment required to get started. If not, we'll politely and respectfully let you know it's not a good fit. So in short, what I'm offering you here is the chance of a lifetime. A way for you to finally achieve your dreams of making your own 3-track original EP in 90 days without fear. But please note, this message will be seen by thousands of people. So way more people will apply for this opportunity than we have slots for in our calendar. I'll be awarding positions to people who qualify on a first come, first served basis. So don't waste any time and click the button below now and fill in your details to secure the next available session. Do it now. Lastly, I'd just like to say this is truly a rare opportunity to become the artist and producer you've always dreamed of and throw away all fears and be guided in person by a multi-platinum selling artist and producer and mentor. And the way I see it, you've got 2 options here. First, you could forget about everything I told you today. You can go back to doing what you've always been doing and you'll get what you always get. And let's face it, if you were happy with your current dusty demos and don't have the sound you search for, you wouldn't be listening to this message right now. But you are listening to this message, and that tells me you're ready for a change. If that's true, then doing nothing makes 0 sense. You've got to take action. Your second option is simple. You can bite the bullet and just accept that to create a professional 3-track EP in the fastest time possible, it just makes complete logical sense to get a proven roadmap from someone who's already gotten to where you want to be many times over. And avoid the heartache, losing money, frustrations, time, missing the opportunity by going it alone and simply hoping and praying you'll make it to the promised land. To get started, all you have to do is simply click the link below this video right now. Schedule a call to find out if you qualify. So, if you're ready to finally finish or begin your journey to create an incredibly professional 3-track EP in 90 days of any genre that you're in, then click the link below this video now, and I'll speak to you soon.